This is what your iPhone 4 looks like? Well, then good news everyone! With the Giga and Fixo iPhone Repair Kit, you can easily fix your iPhone 4 display in the comfort of your own home. The set contains everything you need. A high-quality replacement display, all the necessary tools, and this ingenious magnetic project map so not a single screw gets left behind. We are absolutely convinced you can replace your iPhone screen at home. So much so that we guarantee it. Should you not be able to complete the operation, no worries. Just send us your phone together with the repair kit, we'll do the rest. The first thing you need to do is remove your SIM card with the SIM tool provided in the toolkit. Next, you're going to remove these two pentalobe screws. Remove the back cover by gently pushing it upward until it pops off. Remove these two screws, the metal plate they secure, and the connector underneath it. Carefully pry it off with a plastic spatula and bend it to the side a little bit so it won't be in your way later on. Unfasten this screw which holds the battery cable in place. Disconnect the cable, remove the little antenna piece, and then the battery by pulling on the plastic strap or simply using a plastic spatula to pry it out. In order to remove the iPhone speaker, you will have to disconnect this little antenna and then remove two screws here and here. Be very careful not to damage this small blue chip next to the antenna. Now you can easily remove the speaker module. You're going to remove a few more screws now. Start with this one down here. And then move on to the 7 you see up here. When you're done with the screws, it's prying time again. First, simply take out the vibration motor. Then remove the black cover with the plastic spatula. Take care not to lose this little metal part in here as it ensures your Wi-Fi reception. Now remove a couple of connectors. These 3 small ones over here and the 2 bigger ones over here. Again, be careful not to damage any of the tiny electronics on the logic board and only use plastic tools when working directly on the board. Next, remove this slot screw over here. You can now remove the whole logic board from the case by carefully pulling it backward and upward like so. You're almost half done. Remove the screws that hold the display itself. There are 4, 1 in each of the corners, and 6 on the inside of the frame, 3 on each side. Now you're ready to remove your old display. Use the pointy end of the plastic spatula to push down on the corners. Now you should be able to pry it loose, maybe with a little help from the guitar pick. Clear off any bits of glue that might still be stuck to the frame. Get rid of the grill from the top speaker. And the plastic cover of the front-facing FaceTime camera. Both of these are included with our replacement kit. Now, grab your replacement display, remove the red film from the back, and attach it to the device. Be very careful not to bend the connectors, as they are fed through the little slit in the casing. Keep checking from the side as you're pressing the display in place. You can help them along a little by gently pulling to straighten them. Fasten the 6 screws you loosened before. If the display won't fit properly, remove those 6 screws all the way or wiggle the display around a little. It sometimes has a little trouble sliding past the washers. Check if the display fits on all sides and that there are no gaps. Replace the 4 screws in the corners. Slide the logic board back into its place by carefully tilting it towards the top of the device, bypassing all connectors and gently pressing down. Reattach the 5 connectors. Don't worry if the 2 coming from the new display are a little stubborn. Replace this slot screw and secure the logic board with this screw. Replace the black metal cover and secure it with a couple of the screws you removed earlier. As well as the vibration motor. Grab the speaker module and note the little hook on one side. This should go on top of the hole for the screw that holds it in place on the left-hand side of the device. Reattach the antenna, again taking care not to damage the small blue chip, and replace the 2 screws on either side. Replace the little antenna piece by putting it onto the battery connector slot like this. Put the battery back in, push its connector in place and replace the screw holding it. Replace the metal cover and secure it with 2 screws. That's about it. Put the back cover back on by sliding it down until it snaps into place, and put the 2 pentalobe screws back in. Don't forget to put your SIM card back in and remove the transparent cover of the display. You've just replaced your iPhone display all by yourself. Congratulations!